If you're a parent of kids in school, you might want to pay attention for a moment because something big could be affecting your life. And here's what it is. Currently, here in the state of Indiana, it's illegal for kids to have cell phones in schools, right? Can't have them in the classroom, or at least not during class time, unless the teacher says, here's what we're going to do. We're going to use them. Fine. But a new bill that is now working its way from the Senate, where it already passed, into the House of Representatives, where they're going to have to decide if it's a yay or a nay. And if they pronounce and say, yes, we're going to vote for it, the governor signs it, it could become law in Indiana. And what that law means? They would outlaw cell phones being in schools. That's right. Now, even if your kid took a cell phone to school, he or she would have to put it into a safe place, like a lockup, if you will, to lock up their phone. Because teachers are saying cell phones are becoming a big problem in schools. Now, why? Social media. Social media is stepping in. Everybody wants to have their TikTok video, so everybody's got their cell phone handy. So in case something happens, well, we can do a TikTok video. And either that's sending text messages back and forth, or, God forbid, checking on answers for a test that they're taking. Well, let's see what the answer to that test is, what that question is. So now the people down in the State House are saying, here's what we're going to do. We're going to outlaw cell phones totally. Can't bring them to school, and if you do, well, you got to put them in a safe place, namely a lockup. Now, is there exceptions? Apparently there will be with someone with a doctor's letter, a doctor's note. Says the child needs to have the cell phone, maybe to check an A1C if they're diabetic. But no more cell phones. And the other big issue they're talking about is watches. Now, you folks out there have an iWatch, an iPhone watch, or one of these new fancy watches out there, you can do everything on that watch you can do on a cell phone. And I mean everything. You can send messages, you can take phone calls, you can make phone calls, you can do everything. Now they're considering outlawing those both. But as a parent, do you want your children not to be able to contact you if they need to? That seems to be the big issue here. So parents, are you going to say, yes, my kid shouldn't be having a cell phone in school or even a fancy wristwatch, one of those iPhone watches? Or you say, no, my kid needs to have that in case something happens, that your kid has to be able to contact you, or you have to be able to contact your kid. Well, that's the issue going on, folks. It's called SB 78. And that bill is being debated right now in the House to determine whether it's going to pass or whether it's going to fail. And if it does pass, it goes to the governor. And the governor can decide if he's going to sign it or not. But the bigger question is, parents, should your children have access to a cell phone during the school day? Or should it be outlawed and prohibited to be in the schools, or at least if it's in the school, locked up in a case somewhere? Something for you to consider. How you vote, what you think, and what you think the government should do regarding your communication with your children involving their cell phone. Now you know.